Alright everyone, welcome back to Dark Souls Remastered. Picking up right where we left off, we're gonna summon some people, hopefully. We have Smashy Smash, interesting. And we have another person here we're going to summon here in a moment. Looks... I'm not sure. They have one of the katanas. I don't know if that's the Iato or one of the others. And the heater. So, I can't tell if they're high-leveled using low-leveled stuff, or low-level. And Einherjar. We're gonna wave. Well, maybe not. Alright. Okay, that guy's not very high-level. Wonder if these guys have actually fought Quelaag before. I'm gonna go ahead and wave. Okay, let's go on. Now, Quelaag is an interesting boss to fight. She has a lot of fire attacks, she can spit lava, and she has some AoEs, as well as a lot of just... She's very versatile in her attacks. She has a lot of different ones, and she's good at ranged and up close, so be careful fighting her. The plus side, though, is that, for the most part, her attacks are very predictable. So, as long as you pay attention, it's going to be a little harder for her to hit you. All of us stopping here to pop our poison moss, or purple moss clumps. Alright, heading up here. This was the way I go to avoid the barbarians down there, just because they are assholes and have boulders and they're harder to fight than the normal ones. Okay, so down here, you want to not attack those things. If you do, you won't be able to fight the, or you won't be able to join a covenant later on. Is one of you still poisoned? Alright, let's go. There is a cutscene for Quelaag. Now, Quelaag, lore-wise, was one of the daughters of Izalith. Or Daughters of Chaos, of the Witch of Izalith. When the Witch of Izalith tried to recreate the first flame using her pyromancy, she created the Chaos Flame, which mutated horribly most of the daughters, and herself. So this is the result of that. Now, you may learn if you have the old Witch's Ring, Quelaag is actually only attacking you to try to protect her disabled and weak sister, who is also mutated. Let's take her out. She's petting the spider head, so it's going to spit lava. Watch out for the AoE. It hits hard. Let's take her out. Oh, watch out for the lava pool. That will drain your health fast, as you may expect. What hit me? Okay, she has a second AoE there. That one's not nearly as bad as the big explosion. More lava. She hasn't really used her Fury Sword yet. She's really enjoying those lava attacks, though. Oh, that was almost bad. Got her. Excellent teamwork there. All right. But yes, lore-wise, Blighttown used to be full of a following of Quelaag, as the fans have named her, or the Fair Lady, which is Quelaag's sister. When the Blight arrived, she used her power to suck the Blight pus out of her followers into herself, which cured them, but made her grievously ill. Quelaag decided to link her to the nearby bonfire and make her the firekeeper for it, which saved her life and bound her to it. She's very ill, she's in constant pain and everything, and she's blind. and she can't speak English. You have to use the old witch's ring to actually talk to her. And in doing this, you'll learn a little bit, and that she actually doesn't realize Quelaag is dead. She thinks you are Quelaag, and that you're coming to check on her. And she tells you a lot of stuff like, be safe, and as long as she has you, she has no reason to be sad. Makes you feel like shit. Excuse me. Alright. The second Bell of Awakening. This will trigger the opening of Sen's Fortress. Alright. You can actually go fight that giant, too. Damn, got something in the bottom of my throat. Alright, so we're gonna head down. Over there's the demon ruins, and we'll be going there later. So down here, we have a couple things. There's the entrance to the demon ruins, and there is a bonfire at the beginning of it. Honestly, I've rarely used that bonfire. But over here is the secret entrance. So you're going to talk to this guy. If you killed the two out front, you won't be able to do this.
Oh dear, what have we here? Are you a new servant?
Answer yes, or you can't join the Covenant.
But you have no eggs. No matter. Go along and have audience with our fair lady. I pray that you will mind your manners.
Okay. There she is. Now, this is the Chaos Servant Covenant. Most covenants have something you can devote to them in order to progress your allegiance to the Covenant. In this case, it's humanity. And giving her humanity actually soothes the pain of her condition. As you can see, she's very pale and just weak. She can't even move. All that. Now, if you give her 30 humanity, you will become a +2 Chaos Servant. And the benefit of this is that we'll be able to save Solaire later in the game from his death. And then we can summon him to help us in the final boss fight. You need to give her 30 humanity total to achieve this. Let's go ahead and pop all those. I don't quite have enough humanity. 27, so we'll have to give her 3 more after this. Now, a warning. If you join this and do the 30 humanity, you cannot join any other covenant until you do the act that saves Solaire. Otherwise, you'll destroy your allegiance and you'll have to rebuild it and give 30 more humanity. So be careful not to do that. Go ahead and enter Covenant. Alright. You get the Great Chaos Fireball Pyromancy. You need 2 slots to use it. And this Pyromancy is also key in advancing, I think his name's Laurentius of the Great Swamp. You need this to progress his story as well. Which is, it's a very short story, but it's there. Alright. So we'll go ahead and give her the 27 humanity we have. We're now a +1 servant. We don't have any Firekeeper soul. Alright. We'll go ahead and rest, and we'll level up. We'll put both levels into our strength. Alright. Since we have time, we're going to head back up to Firelink Shrine and exit Blighttown. So we actually have to backtrack a bit to do this. What I usually do is just homeward bone back to the bonfire in the tunnel, because that's the closest point. but we'll be able to fast travel to this bonfire later, so it's better to sit at the bonfire so you can fast travel to it later. Alright. There's a little bit of a run to get over there, but it's okay. We got this. Heading back. Doo-doo-doo. There's a few more items we're going to grab. Some of it's actually very good for spellcasters as well. And we're also going to get one more Firekeeper's soul. In one of the most irritating areas of the game. I like to call it Sniper Alley. Continuing on. Running. We're going to keep the Rusted Iron Ring equipped until we actually get to the scaffolding. Okay, she's there now. I wasn't expecting her to be there already. That over there is Quelana of Izalith, another pyromancer, and she is actually your second stage pyromancy teacher. Let's go ahead and get this guy out of our way. Now, fun fact, if you run over to her, enemies will actually de-aggro from you while you're on this platform with her. So yeah, they'll fly over, but then they'll just leave. Unless, of course, yeah. We'll go ahead and talk to her.
A mere undead, yet you can see me. Fascinating. I am Quelana of Izalith. I am not often revealed to walkers of flesh. You have a gift. Are you too one who seeks my pyromancy, like Salomon?
Yes.
Yes, of course. It should be expected. Very well. You shall be my pupil, but to pursue my pyromancy, you must give something up. Are you prepared to do this?
Okay. We can learn unique pyromancies from her, advanced ones, and we can also upgrade. Now, she has the ability to give you all the way up to an Ascended Pyromancy Flame plus 5, which is very powerful.
Long ago, I accepted another pupil like yourself. Over 200 years ago, there was a man almost as bungling as you. In your world, he was called Salomon, the Master Pyromancer. The little rascal really made something of himself. Pyromancy is the art of invoking and manipulating fire. But remember one thing. Always fear the flame, lest you be devoured by it and lose yourself. I would hate to see that happen again. Pyromancy is the art of...
That's all you have for the moment. Once you buy a lot of her pyromancies, she'll have more dialogue, and she actually at one point requests that you put her brothers and sisters, all of which are still consumed and mutated, out of their misery. Now, normally, before you can actually, I believe, get her to appear before beating Quelaag by getting your pyromancy all the way up to plus 10. Right now it's at plus 3. Not bad, but could be better.
Now go. Whatever you do, do not crack and go hollow, lest my time spent on you be wasted.
Let me see if I have any more souls. No, okay. We also got the soul of Quelaag. Now, Quelaag's soul can forge 2 different weapons. You can either get... sorry. I don't know what's in my throat. I need a drink. Anyway, we're gonna rest at this bonfire, so if we die, we don't have to run all the way back. But anyway, you can get either the Chaos Blade, which is a katana. Now, the Chaos Blade is a unique weapon as it has the Chaos property, which, once you get the right flame, you can put that on most weapons, but the Chaos weapons are more powerful with more liquid humanity. So up to 10 liquid humanity, the weapon is stronger and does fire damage. I don't know if the Chaos Blade does this or not, but I assume it does, with fire. The other one is the Quelaag Fury Sword, which is actually that sword she was holding, which is sized for you. And it's a very good, just fast weapon that uses fire. You'll find that most things in the game have a weakness for flame, being undead. But additionally, fire is a very, until you get to a certain point, it's a rather rare weapon to have. There's one merchant that sells flame arrows, and you have pyromancy. Other than that, until you get a very specific blacksmith, and even then, he's not... oh. That was a stupid way to die. I'm distracted by my throat. That hurt. Alright. Continuing on, I suppose. What was I saying? Oh, yes. This blacksmith is called Vamos, and you can find him in the catacombs. And you have to go a very specific way to unlock him, otherwise you'll just never find him. But he is the only blacksmith that can do fire enchantments. I think there's like 2 or 3 coals you can bring him. Or not coals, that's 3. Embers. And one of them boosts how high he can make your weapons. I think it's the large flame ember. And then there's the chaos flame. Or chaos ember. There we go. God. Stupidity. I only dropped not even 3,000, but still, that's souls we can use. Now we're going to go around this way first. The ladder is the way to actually get out of here, but we're going to take this way and grab some items. Out my face. Okay. Now be careful here, because this is a little tricky to navigate, but there is a blow dart sniper taking shots at you, so don't go slow. He's shooting at you from behind, so you can't really block him. Take this guy out. Watch behind you, as there may be 2 more mosquitoes. Yes, there are. Alright. So we have the Remedy Sorcery, which, if I recall, is a sorcery that can cure poison. Very good. Here we have the Crimson set and the Mask of the Sealer, as well as the Tin Banishment Catalyst. Now, the Sealers were assigned to New Londo in order to keep the 4 kings locked in. Only one of them remained. One of them, it's not really sure where they ended up, and this, I believe, is Yuria, or Yula, something like that. Let me check. I don't remember if it actually says... here. Yulva. That's her name. Reduces bleeding and poison buildup and undo various poisonous effects. She was one of New Londo's healers, and she abandoned it to take her healing arts here, to Blighttown. So she abandoned her duty to watch the 4 kings, but it was so she could come here to help with the blight. Heading on this way. Yeah, you're shooting at me. You're all big and bad. Okay. We're gonna go deal with him in a moment. But anyway, the Crimson set is a very good set. It's very good for most casters. It's just better armor than you're starting. The Tin Banishment Catalyst is kind of a give and take. You lose a little bit of your magical power by using it, but you also have the ability to use your staff as a very good stabbing weapon. So, as I said, give and take. Okay, let's get going. We are toxic, but that's okay. We have 6 blooming purple. And their darts don't do any physical damage to us, so let's go. We're gonna run up here and then pop the blooming purple. Estus. Alright. Now, I'm going to equip the bow so I can better attack that one at the distance. Oh, wow. My bow's pretty weak. It needs to be higher. Oh, didn't mean to do that yet. Blooming purple. Okay, there is one more to worry about, but first we're going to head down, take care of these here dogs. Watch out for that. Take this guy out. He knows for his fire attack. Okay. There's 2 more dogs off the edge over there, but you don't really need to worry about them unless you just want to. Go around here and take out these 2 dogs. That hurt. Okay. Go ahead and grab this Firekeeper soul. And now we just have one more Blow Dart Sniper to worry about. We'll go ahead and grab him because there is an item across from him we want to grab, and he'll be shooting at us the whole time. Doo-doo! Ba 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 ba! Wow! Alright. Alright. So over here. I think it's another Soul of a Proud Knight. Yeah. Alright. Now, since we already have Quaylana, we can advance Laurentius's storyline. We're essentially going to send him to his death, unfortunately. We bring back the Great Chaos Fireball, and he comments on it and asks where we found it. And he talks about how he's still an able pyromancer, and that now that he knows where it is, he'll head off for himself to go find it. Unfortunate. So the next time we come down here, we'll find him roaming the poison swamp, and he'll have gone hollow. So we'll have to put him down. We'll grab this. I believe it's the key to New Londo Ruins. We're going to need that. And our final 3 enemies, the 3 undead barbarians. Come on, bud. Take him out. 4 light attacks, huh? That's unfortunate. Try to lure one of them at a time. They're a little bit of a pain to take on multiple. Come on, bud. Yep. Backstab. He's got a little sliver of health left. Alright, I'm truly curious how much a 2-handed heavy is going to take off this guy. Yeah, roar at me. Here, we're going to wait for him to do a big attack. Or do that. That did a little over half. There we go. And we've escaped Blighttown. And we're back at the Valley of Drakes, next to that door we opened at the end. Yeah. Alright. Now, before we proceed up to Firelink, there's another item, a couple items I want to show you how to get. In the Valley of Drakes. You can actually get these very, very early in the game, and if you're running a Faith build, this is a very good weapon for you to get. You're gonna prefer range to do this, though. So over here, you'll see what looks to be kind of half a dragon. This is an undead dragon. There's a couple of them in the game, and they're all rather tanky and do decent health. Watch out for the poison. I backed away far enough that I unlocked. There we go. Honestly, the easiest way to do this is either this, or a lot of sorceries, or a lot of arrows. What arrows do I have? Just standard, alright. I hope 80 standard's gonna be enough. As you can see, he just has an absolute assload of health. I can't really tell you what level you're supposed to come through here, because you don't have to go through the Valley of Drakes at any time. As near as I can tell, this guy is completely optional. We may have to run up and take him out with our sword if this doesn't drop him low enough. Luckily, we'll do a lot of damage with our sword. It's our highest damaging thing. He just spamming that poison. I don't know how much damage the poison actually does to you. I've never been hit by it. I just know that it will poison you. But there's a number of items over here. There's a shield, a soul, and a sword. The sword is a sword that its damage scales with your faith. So obviously a very good weapon. Okay, yeah, we'll get him. We haven't even got through half our arrows quite yet. He'll give like 2,000 souls too, so. There we go. Let's go ahead and re-equip our sword. There it is. Got a dragon scale from it. The Astora Straight Sword. We also get the Dragon Crest Shield, which is a crest shield that has very high fire resist. So yeah, it trades off the really high magic resist for an 85 fire. So if you're fighting someone with a lot of fire, it has a good shield. I'm gonna check my phone real quick. I think it just went off. Come on, phone, load. There we go. Alright. Back to Firelink. Now, if I remember correctly, in this playthrough I decided to leave Lothric alive so we could see his storyline. Well, we're going to be in for a surprise when we get back. Also, right over there, you may be wondering why that long walkway's there. After you beat the Four Kings boss, if you summoned Witch Beatrice to help you, her set, including her catalyst, will be available over there. And her catalyst is very good. Alright. Now, I don't think I showed him before. Over here is Rickert of Vinheim. He's a smith that you can use, and he's actually a very good smith to get early on because, first of all, if you're a sorcerer, if you give him 4,000 souls, you can get Heavy Soul Arrow very early and just nuke things with it. It's ridiculous. Otherwise, he's a smith you can get before getting to Andre, so if anyone drops Titanite for you before Andre, or before you actually get to the parish or anything, you can just run to him, and it's not a hard run to make. Alright, we're up here, and he's gone, and the Firekeeper is dead. You can get her set and the Black Eye Orb. We can use the Black Eye Orb to invade his world to kill him, but there's a specific place we have to be. The bonfire is now out because she's dead.
Did you ring the second bell? That is incredible, I must say. But now we have a new problem. It's noisy, it snores, and its breath is lethal. This is no laughing matter, I tell you.
Alright. We have a new NPC as well. We'll go ahead and talk to him.
Oh, hello there. Why? What's spectacular pyromancy? Tell me about it. I have never seen anything like it.
Yes.
Why, yes, of course. Thank you for sharing. I'm still an able pyromancer. I shall locate her myself. I mean, you're dead, once again.
Go ahead and modify. Should be able to use souls and level one more time at least. There we go.
Thank you for sharing. I'm still an able...
Alright. So
Goodbye.
now we have a +6 Pyromancy Flame. It should do pretty decent damage now. And we have this NPC.
Ah, hello. Was it you who rang the Bell of Awakening? I am the Primordial Serpent, King Sika Fract, close friend of the great Lord Gwyn, chosen undead, who has rung the Bell of Awakening. I wish to elucidate your fate. Do you seek such enlightenment?
Yes.
Very well. Then I am pleased to share. Chosen undead, your fate is to succeed the great Lord Gwyn, so that you may link the fire, cast away the dark, and undo the curse of the undead. To this end, you must visit Anor Londo and acquire the Lord Vessel.
All right.
I am pleased to see you well. Is it something urgent?
Go ahead and talk to him.
Those who seek the realm of lords must brave Sen's fortress, a deadly house of traps. Many have gone before you, but none have returned. Fate has chosen you, but proceed with caution.
Now we can feed him things. And this is how we sell items. Those of you who don't like weird sounds, I apologize for the next few minutes. I'm going to be selling him a lot of items, and he makes a really weird sound when he eats stuff. Yeah, that's going to be kind of rapid firing here in a minute, so I apologize. Try to get through it as fast as I can. Okay.
Farewell, chosen undead. I remain here and await thee.
Alright. And that's why it's very good to farm. Because with all those items, we just shot up to 1,300. I meant to stop at him. We can probably get one or two more.
Still enable
One more. Alright, we have a +7 Pyromancy Flame now.
Come back.
Why don't we compare our damages now? Okay. Oh, right. I have to rest before I can Pyromancy again. You dare. Now, way over there on the bridge, you may be able to see him crouching there or sitting. It's Domhnall of Xena, the merchant. You can get to him the same way you got to that Ring of Sacrifice I showed very early on. And it's very good to go to him because the further you get and the more unique things you defeat, he'll actually have new armor sets for you. Very cool. Okay. Okay, we missed where they went, but he's now back.
Oh, you again? Me? I've become separated from my lady. I've scoured near and far, but no sight of her. Where could she have gone? My lady, to think I swore to protect you with my life.
You can talk to him a few more times, and he's just really distraught about that. You are aware that they went to the catacombs to search for the Rite of Kindling. Alright. Such glorious armor. Look at all my medals. Alright. To Undead Parish, because that's where we stage our assault on Sen's Fortress. Now, Sen's Fortress we'll be doing in the next episode. I know we've already done a lot in this one, and I don't know how long it's been. I didn't get my timer started for this one. Let's go ahead and take these guys out, because why not? I was about to ask where all my humanity went, and then I was like, oh yeah. I actually have no humanity right now. Now, I could eat the Firekeeper soul I have, and, well, no, I need this soul to resurrect her. No, this is a different soul. If I eat the Firekeeper soul, I'll actually get 5 humanity, but I'm not going to do that. Alright. Let's go check Andre, see if we can upgrade anything. I don't think so, but we're going to check anyway.
Why, that's a
I never gave him the large
you
ember.
have there. I could smith some mighty weapons with one of those. Why not lend it to me? Magnificent! You won't be disappointed. I can hardly wait to get started.
Alright. I don't think we can reinforce anything as of yet. Well, the short bow. I'll buy 3 more Titanite shards so we can make it a +5 short bow. I have no problem doing that. Now that he has the large ember, we can modify and make things different things. Raw weapons, I am not a fan of. It boosts the base damage of an item, but you no longer get any boost, I believe. Oh, you get less of a boost, that's right. It lowers the boost you get from stats. We're going to put it at a +6 now, and we'll reinforce it one more time to make it a +7 with large Titanite now. So our bow should be doing better damage now. I said now a lot. Repair, and then we're going to put the rest of our souls into standard arrows. 353 arrows. We were getting low.
Don't get yourself.
We're going to go ahead and rest at the bonfire, and that's where we're going to go ahead and end this episode. Next episode, we'll progress through Sen's Fortress and get to Anor Londo. But for now, this is where we're going to go. Getting tongue-tied. This is where we're going to go ahead and end it. As always, I hope you guys really enjoyed the show, and that you have a great day.